Stark shredded this week's reservation list to use for mulch. Who does that?
He's a gardener, Mrs. McGarriger. We're just lucky he answered the phone at all.
God! Oh look, he made a reservation again. The annual Elvis impersonators will be here next week. At least he didn't shred that.
Ugh. Do you remember last year's convention? One more time here and I'm just a hunk of burning love and I was ready to shove my chamois down someone's throat.
So we'll have a week to gird our loins as it is, but this week should be nice and quiet. Oh, good heavens!
What is it?
Miss McGarriger, McGee, what we just heard on the radio?
We are so scared.
There's an escaped convict.
An escaped convict named Pat Menace.
Menace. That's not just coincidental, is it? Menace is a bad thing. Yes, there's Dennis the Menace, and he's a troublemaker.
He's just a boy.
Not even a real boy. A cartoon boy. A boy in...
Get to the point. You heard on the radio?
That an escaped convict named Pat Menace is headed for our island.
Where we're standing right now.
And he's dangerous and may be carrying a weapon.
A weapon, Miss McGarriger.
A weapon to kill us all with!
Yeah, Nancy, calm down. Just because he's coming to our island does not mean he's coming to this house.
Well, we are the most prominent building visible from the shore. It's a little worrisome.
I'm here.
Oh God, you scared us half to death.
Sorry, I was weeding.
With an axe?
Big weeds.
There you are, Garth. Where are my tomatoes?
In the garden.
Of course they're in the garden. I asked you to pick me some for lunch.
I was weeding.
Get out there and get me my tomatoes.
Say please.
Please, get me my tomatoes.
What's for lunch, Dot?
Stewed tomatoes.
Stewed tomatoes? Is that all?
Of course not. We're having tomatoes and lemonade.
Dot?
Oh, get it. Hello, welcome to the Come On In of Nova Scotia.
Hello, we're Doctors Karen.
And McCandlish. We're surgeons always under pressure.
Very stressed.
People always nearly cut off the wrong leg and stuff like that.
At him, not us.
We need a holiday.
Badly, we're on muscle bone serum.
Dr. Karen, no shock talk.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Come On In of Nova Scotia. We're dedicated to your relaxation and health. You won't be disturbed. Nina and Nancy, please help Doctors McCarran and McCandlish with their luggage.
I'll get it. Hello, come on in.
Let me get your luggage, Miss.
Countess de Mare.
Yes, pardon me, Countess. How was the boat ride?
Unpleasant. It was choppy, wet, and windy. I hate the water. Why must you be surrounded by water? I find that a bit ostentatious.
It's an island, Countess. Islands generally are surrounded by water. That's why they're called islands.
Countess de Mare?
What in the world?
Oh, that's just some annoying woman who wouldn't stop talking about her pecs. She fell out of the boat.
You threw me out of the boat.
You spent the entire ride talking about the benefits of exercise. I assumed you wanted to swim.
Welcome. You must be Billy Body of Body by Billy Fitness Clubs.
The Countess threw me out of the boat.
I'm sure it's just a huge misunderstanding. We really must get you dried off. You know, the luggage, please.
Right this way.
It's so heavy. What's in here?
My weights. Come on now, lift. It's good for the abs. Bend your knees and breathe. No pain, no gain. Let's go.
Do you see why I threw her out of the boat?
There are sharks in that water, you know.
So?
We'll be taking your luggage now.
Me too.
You first, ma'am. Please, age before maids. Age before maids.
Excuse me?
She means guests before maids. Don't you, Nancy?
Yes, age guests before maids.
One, 2, 3, 4.
I'll get the door again.
10 hut. Colonel Muckle at your service. And may introduce Miss Ellen Mook, a fine young woman whom I'm trying to recruit.
Yeah, made for an interesting boat ride.
The Marines, the few and the proud. We do more by 6 a.m. than most people do all day.
And he thinks that's a good thing. Don't ask me why.
We're missing Mrs. Hidden Brown and Miss Van Bruin. March 2, 3, 4, ladies.
Come on, Miss Van Bruin. We made it.
We ran the whole way.
Ran up the hill with those backpacks? Why?
One must keep ahead of the enemy.
Enemy, are we at war? We're just a little island. We're going against us.
You're not at war.
One must always presume one can be at war. It keeps one fit.
Oh my, we've got a live one.
And alive we shall stay if we stay alert at all times. Look to the left, look to the right.
I'm getting nauseous. All that looking left and right.
My goodness, we already introduced ourselves. I'm Miss Eden Brown, and this is Miss Van Roon. We're senior counselors of Outward Ho.
Our motto, health through hiking.
Come through camping.
Serenity through self-sufficiency.
Outward Ho!
Well, yes, isn't that nice? I'm Miss McGarrigle.
Miss McGarrigle, would you care to buy a bag of Outward Ho Bullier beacons? If we sell 200 more bags, you can go camping in Switzerland.
Don't go to Switzerland. They're totally unprepared for war.
The Swiss don't go to war. They're always neutral.
They're neutral because they're always unprepared.
They're neutral because it's their philosophy.
Now, you're on vacation. No talking politics.
Everything is politics.
How about we all go get settled in our rooms? Nina and Nancy will help you.
Come along then. With Colonel Muckle here, I feel ever so better about Pat Menace, the escaped convict.
Escape convict?
Oh yes, armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous?
Yes, and probably headed our way.
Of course he's not headed our way. He'll want to get away from people. Now won't he? So there's nothing to worry about. Nina, Nancy, will you take the guests upstairs without another word?
Actually, I'm a little worried.
Me too, but we can't show it. Put on a smile. Look happy.
Is anyone else going to get the door this time? Fine, get it again.
Hello, I've been knocking just about forever out here. It's ever so wonderful to be here. The boat ride was fabulous. I just love the wind in my hair. This is Hilda, who's a hairdresser and gives me all sorts of amazing tips on my hairdo.
Nice to meet you.
And this is a very famous but retired actress, Greta.
I came here to be alone. I am exhausted.
And this is my brother, Bernard. As you can probably tell, of course, he's a mime.
Hello. Mimes are not supposed to talk. They speak only with the eloquence of their bodies.
He's a very bad mime, isn't he, darling?
Just because I talk doesn't mean I'm a bad mime. It's a whole new concept. You just don't understand.
I think you might have overdone the makeup a bit. You look very pale.
It's whiteface. Mimes are always in whiteface.
And don't get me started on that eyeliner. It's so passé. The natural look is in, you know.
Nobody ever understands a true artist in his lifetime.
Isn't he precious? Well, come on, let's get this stuff out of here so we can eat.
Ghost!
It's Bernard. He's a mime.
Nobody understands me.
I thought mimes weren't supposed to talk.
He's a very bad mime.
This reminds me of the movie in which I starred. It was called The Mime Always Rings Twice. It was a retelling of the Hunchback of Notre Dame story. I played a woman who was being married on a clock, but that's how her mime, being stupid, always rang twice. So it was always 2 o'clock. It was a love story, pathos and tragedy.
Oh boy, this week should be very interesting.
Has anyone seen my glasses?
And grapevine to the left.
Aerobics! I love aerobics.
And grapevine to the right.
Miss Bonnie, if you could please just sit down top.
Billy, to be.
And step, and shoulders forward. Big arm circles. Come on, you can do it.
I feel like an idiot.
And rotate those hips. Right, front, left, back. And right, front, left, back. Come on, McCandlish, only 6 more to go.
Radio, it could be a bomb. Stand back, everyone. I'll save you, Billy. I'll protect my own body.
Move away from me, Colonel Muckle.
But I just...
Sit down, you old blowhard. Obviously, the problem is not the radio, but something they heard on the radio. We heard.
Spit it out already.
There's severe thunderstorm warnings all evening and night.
That is one annoying mime.
Oh, do stop it, Bernard.
First an escaped convict and now a severe thunderstorm. We have to find shelter. They said to find shelter immediately.
This inn is a shelter.
Don't panic. No one is worried.
Miss Van Roon and I have had severe weather training in Outward Ho.
Why did you escape from a thunderstorm?
You stay inside and hope it rains somewhere else.
Let's all sing Kumbaya. Anybody?
Wasn't your hair entirely different on the boat ride? I'm an actress. I've been trained to notice these things.
I'm a hairdresser. It's my obligation, my duty really, to dedicate myself to my hair. I know it has your hair, but nobody has buns anymore.
I do buns. All right, everybody, squeeze those loose. Tighten and release. Anyone care to join me for aerobics? It'll get our minds off the thunderstorm.
What are blues? What do you sit on?
Hey, Billy, could you give me some private lessons?
I'm sorry, but I don't do personal training.
Help! Help!
Oh no, the mime appears to be somehow trapped in the air around him.
Oh, he's such a bad mime that it's cute.
Let me out, I'm running out of air in here.
Oh my goodness, he might die in there!
Somebody do something! Colonel Muckle!
What am I supposed to do?
Open the door, use the doorknob.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Is anyone gonna get the door? Okay, I'll get it.
Inspector Black here. I'd come to see if everyone was okay, but I found this man lurking in the bushes with an axe.
I was reading.
With an escaped convict on the loose, looks suspicious to me. That's Guard. He's a gardener. For how long has he been here? Gardener.
Well, he's been here since the Elvis impersonators arrived last year.
To tighten the noose on this convict, authorities have stopped the ferry. The last boat's gone, so you're all stuck here until Menace is caught.
I might run out of hair products.
Yeah, and there's no cell phone reception here. Do you know the business calls I'm missing?
I just wanted to be alone.
Does anyone want more homemade fresh finger sandwiches and lemonade?
No! This lemonade is horrible! And the sandwiches really do look like fingers. I think they have ruined my appetite. I am going to lose 5 pounds by the time I leave here.
Stop complaining. Think of all the people in the world who would kill to lose 5 pounds.
Think of all the people in the world who would rather kill than listen to you.
Stop complaining, Countess the Mayor. I bet the homemade fresh lemonade is wonderful. Mickey, hand me a glass of lemonade. Cheers.
Don't panic. Look to the left. Look to the right.
And don't drink the lemonade.
Guys, calm down. I'll see if I can get through to the headquarters on the mainland. The Coast Guard will get her to the hospital. The phone is dead. Billy Body is dead.
Dead! The lemonade must have been poisoned!
I'm going to lock myself in my room.
No one is to leave this room.
He's attempting to leave. I have practiced espionage. I know when someone is trying to leave a room.
This is now the scene of a murder. No one can leave.
I was just going to water the garden.
It's pouring rain.
And you have neither galoshes nor Macintosh.
You could catch a death of cold out there. Getting wet has nothing to do with catching a cold. It's a fallacy.
We're doctors, we know these things.
This reminds me of the movie in which I starred. It was called Rain Person. It was a cross between Equus and Rain Man about a person that was Flicka, the horse.
If I could have your attention, everyone, we have a dead body here.
Oh no!
We'll put the body in the window seat. Someone give me a hand. No one is to touch anything after we put her in the window seat.
We really should examine the body, Inspector.
Yes, examine the body, just don't touch anything. We don't want any evidence tampered with.
Then how do we examine it now it's in the window seat?
Just look at it. Don't go poking around.
Bernard is miming something.
Seems to be a square dance of some sort. No.
Are you stomping grapes?
No.
Can I have your attention, please?
Are you doing the chicken dance, Bernard?
No.
Are we playing charades?
Golly, I love charades. I want to be on Miss McGarriger's team.
We are not playing charades. There will be no teams.
Bernard is miming a burial. Not only is he a terrible mime, but he is also so inappropriate.
People, if I could have as much attention as you all are capable of. Now, I must ask you all some questions.
Well, we also missed Bobby drink the lemonade that was obviously poisoned.
I warned everyone, but would they listen? No.
Please, I need to ask.
She was a wonderful woman. I'll miss her so much.
Quiet, please.
Your hair doesn't like you admitting much, does it?
Shut up! All of you. Now, who made the lemonade?
I did. I'm the cook. I made it like I always make it. Lemons and water.
No sugar?
No, I don't use sugar or poison. I'm not a murderer.
I told you the lemonade was disgusting. Nobody listened.
Well, you had some and you're still alive.
That's because Because I spit it out.
We looked at the body, Miss Body. There seems to be a sharp blow at the back of her head. Although I can't go out date.
Obviously, the woman didn't look to the left and to the right and was caught unawares.
Well, she could have been looking to the left and to the right, and it still got hit on the back of her head.
Well, yes, because we can't turn our heads all the way around. She was asking to get hit back there. What was the good Lord thinking giving us heads that don't swivel?
There's more. It looks like a knife slash, although we can't go out date.
The gardener has an axe that can deliver a sharp blow to the back of the head, an axe that can slash.
There's one of his axe.
It was on the desk. Anyone could have gotten in the dark and used it.
That's right, and you've been fighting with Billy since you got here, Countess de Mare.
And you threw her in the water with the shark.
But I didn't kill her.
Could it be my turn now? I am, after all, the inspector. Now, we have a murder. On top of that, we have an escaped convict who could be hiding outside, armed and dangerous, at this very moment.
Maybe the crimes are related.
Yeah. The escaped convict could be in this room right now. I haven't seen any of these people before today, and one of them could be the escaped convict.
He could even be disguised as a woman.
So it could be anyone, outside or here right now in this room. But what about motive, Inspector? One must have motive to commit murder.
What about Colonel Muckle?
Yes, maybe Colonel Muckle had a motive.
Me? What are you talking about?
This fell out of your luggage.
We meant to give it back, but with all the excitement of bad news on the radio, we forgot.
Look, Inspector. It's an engagement ring. And a note. Dear Colonel Muckle, I decided not to marry you after all. Here's your ring back. Warmest regards, Billy Body.
Perhaps revenge killing a Colonel Muckle?
Colonel Muckle!
P.S. I love a man named Bernard.
Bernard, break up with her, didn't you, Bernard? Bernard, talk to me, Bernard. It's too late to start acting like a real man now.
I loved her. Why else would I be doing aerobics? I hate aerobics. And I would have won her back from you, you ridiculous mime. But now it's too late. Darn you, Bernard!
Darn you, Bernard!
But I'm innocent.
Bad man or not, Bernard is supporting you. Is he not, Cecily?
That had nothing to do with anything. You have a motive. But what do you do Bernard got married?
Cecily!
I didn't kill her. I'm way too cheerful person to ever kill anybody.
So it's just a coincidence that you were here at the very same time as Billy Body?
Or did you come to kill her?
It was Bernard's idea to come here. Bernard, you didn't break up with her, did you? You were here to meet with her.
May I continue my investigation, please? Hilda the hairdresser. Hilda, where'd Hilda go?
Here she is. My practiced espionage knows when someone's trying to disguise oneself.
I did find it odd that she's always changing her looks. Could she be Pat Menace? I mean, she never looks the same from one minute to the next, like she's always in disguise.
You're just trying to divert suspicion away from yourself.
What suspicion? I didn't even know the woman.
Unless a high-powered businesswoman like yourself want to get on the health club craze, you need to get rid of your competition.
Look, just because my business team opened a fitness club and Billy Body called the health department in and had us closed down, it's no reason for me to kill her. We could have just cleaned.
But you didn't?
No, none of us likes to clean.
So it looks like most of you have motive, but I suspect there are others who still have secrets.
McGee did say Billy would regret drinking the lemonade. Why would he say that?
Because I've had it. And it's awful. No sugar. It leaves one puckered for days.
This is getting us absolutely nowhere.
I'm having the worst vacation ever. I'm going to bed.
Oh, you're right, Cecily. He is a very bad mind.
Inspector Black, Bernard's right. The guests have to get some sleep.
All right, we'll begin again in the morning.
I am not going to my room alone with a murder on the loose in the middle of the night.
We should all sleep here so we can keep our eyes on the murderer.
Whoever he or she may be.
So it's possible we'll be all sleeping right next to a murderer?
Someone should keep watch. That's what we do when we go camping without Woodhoe.
And if the murderers are watching, they could just kill us all.
Guys, don't panic. I'll keep watch. Miss McGarriger, turn off the lights. Everyone get some sleep.
what I just said. All 500, rise and shine. Up and at 'em. We do more by 6.
Shut up!
Sorry. Not everyone is cheerful in the morning, I suppose.
Hello, all. I went through the house and found some very interesting things.
My candlesticks!
My syringe. My hair product.
My knife for surgery. My surgical knife.
My pistol! For my personal protection, of course.
My Businesswoman of the Year trophy.
My butcher's knife. My letter opener.
My Outward Ho pocket knife.
My Edward Hill climbing ropes.
My garden shears for trimming my beard.
My nail scissors. My nail file.
My glasses! Why, thank you.
No problem. My wallet? Possible murder weapons. I have to take these things to the police station and have forensics take a look at them.
Will you get the door?
I don't think the knocking's coming from
Will you stop making excuses for once and just get the door? Get the door!
Not so fast, Menace. That's not the real inspector. That Menace, stop him.
Get him!
Oh, no, you don't. You insidious fiend.
Never mess with that Woodhill Senior Council.
I'm not the real Miss Body. I'm the real inspector.
Are you still saying
And
this?
I have a nasty headache
How can we be so sure you're the real inspector?
because I have the handcuffs.
But you acted just like a real inspector. Fine acting job, Mr. Menace.
I agree, that was quite a good interrogation.
All I had to do was make a few guesses and point my finger, and people were confessing everything.
I'm still not convinced you're the real inspector.
Let me explain. I work on the mainland, but was on the island yesterday because of the escaped convict. The real Miss Body called the station because she couldn't get an answer here. Because of the weather reports, she decided to cancel her stay. So I thought it was the perfect opportunity to disguise as Billy Body and find the escaped convict. So I ferried out here pretending to be a guest and find Pat Menace, escaped convict. But when the fake inspector showed up, I knew it had to be the murder. But before I could arrest him, someone tried to kill me and put me in the window seat.
Well, all I can say is that if I known you were an inspector, I would have never tipped you into the sea. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Well, almost all of the time.
The real attempted murder was made when the lights went out, after I drank the lemonade. By the way, that stuff really was disgusting. Put some sugar in it, Dot.
Okay, so I'm a bad cook. That doesn't make me a murderer.
No, it doesn't. The lights went out and someone saw their chance. I felt something sharp on the back of my head. But lucky for me, I was wearing my bulletproof vest disguised as a warm-up jacket. So it was only a surface wound. The next thing I know, I was lying in the window seat. I decided to stay there so you'd all think I was dead.
But why? You already knew the fake inspector was Pat Menace.
Yes, but I wasn't sure he was the one who tried to kill me. I figured that the real murderer would check to make sure I was dead while everybody was sleeping. And I was right. The real murderer couldn't tell a dead body from a live one. Dr. McCandlish, I place you under arrest for attempted murder.
We'll get him. We caught him.
That'll teach you to attempt murder when senior counselors of Outward Ho are in the room. Why would you want to murder Billy Body?
I saw both of you talking to Billy during morning tea and trying to talk to her during aerobics. I knew she would try to get in on the muscle building serum, and I would be out. I knew you don't want me as a business partner. One mistake, so I cut off the wrong leg one time, and I know you trust me.
Don't be ridiculous, Candace. I trust you completely. Well, not anymore, of course. You are an attempted murderer. I was only talking with Billy, well, who I thought was Billy, about investing in our gym. I didn't include you because you spent all your money on the malpractice.
She won the serum. I knew it. I knew I had to get rid of her. When she choked on the lemonade and the lights went out, I had my chance.
Wait a minute. I never actually met the real Billy Body, but why didn't Colonel Muckle know that the inspector wasn't the real Billy Body?
Well, I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses, which I didn't wear to our one-lead date. That's why I'm always looking to the left or the right. I have no peripheral vision whatsoever. But like me without my glasses, love is blind, and I fell in love with Billy and proposed. When she refused, I knew she was coming here, so I followed her trying to win her back. Remember when I started doing aerobics, I had misplaced my glasses again.
What about you, Bernard? What do you think of the real inspector once the real Billy Body?
Well, Billy and I have never actually met. We've just been chatting online for months. She never even sent me a picture. We were going to meet here for the first time, and I was wondering why she was being so cold to me.
Wait, so the real Billy Body doesn't know you're mine?
Nope, I told her I was an architect and sent her a picture of my cousin Scott, the male model.
Well, that explains a lot.
Romantic trysts, meetings, broken engagements. Obviously, Billy Body was a very busy woman. Now that's good, Gorma. Billy Body was a very busy woman. Billy Body was a very busy woman.
Yes, a lot of people had the motive to murder, but when Dr. McCandless checked to make sure I was dead while everybody was sleeping, I knew I had the murder. Fortunately, he isn't a very good doctor.
And not a very good axe murderer either.
Garth! Well, we've never had anything like this happen at the Come On In of Nova Scotia.
It's usually nice and boring around here.
Come on, Menace. Hop to the police station.
Can we leave the room? Now I want to be alone.
I assume so.
I'll be making breakfast if everyone wants to get cleaned up.
Is it safe to eat your food?
Garth, get me some tomatoes.
Say please, please.
Please.
Say please, please.
I just did. Say it twice, Dot. Say please, please. Oh, for Lonnie's sakes. Please, get me some tomatoes, you big numbskull.
Okay, all you had to do was say nice.
Finally, things get back to normal. Peace and quiet.
Oh, who could that be?
No, it can't be. Didn't Garth make the reservations for the Elvis impersonators for next week?
He did. But we're talking about Garth, who shreds reservations to use for mulch.
Garth!